15 Best Things to Do in the Cayman Islands. Rising from the underwater Cayman Ridge to form the trio of large islets that are the Cayman Islands, this archipelago territory of Britain's has become synonymous with high living, money and luxury, and is a popular destination among the Caribbean islands. However, this tropical land is about much more than just percentages and millionaires. Watch this video to know about the 15 best things to do in the Cayman Islands. Number 1. Enjoy 7 miles of sand on 7 Mile Beach. A regular mention on lists of the world's best beaches and the veritable touristic kingpin of the Cayman Islands as a whole, shimmering 7 Mile Beach is a lesson in all things tropical paradise. For the whole way, visitors can enjoy pearly talcum powder sands and aquamarine shore waters, backed by lanky coconut palm groves and packs of sunbeds and cabañas that spill out from the nearby resort hotels. Number 2. Join the millionaires in Georgetown. Long grouped with the likes of Switzerland and Panama as one of the world's major havens for hedge funders, and banking conglomerates eager to minimize their global tax bill, the small and colorful capital of the Cayman Islands is a veritable must-see. The harborsides lining the Grand Cayman port form the center of the action, with rows of pastel-painted buildings, and pseudo-colonial builds looming on the edge of the waters. Number 3, Cayman Spirits Co Distillery, bespoke rum at its best. There's nowhere better on the sun-splashed Cayman Islands to sample real Caribbean rum than at the Cayman Spirits Co Distillery. Now the most iconic rum label in the archipelago, they invite travelers to the distilling house on Bronze Road to take tours of the factory rooms, where that much-loved 7 Fathoms tipple is created. The tour guides are known for their lively, friendly vibes, and there are chances to sample shots and mixers at the end. Number 4, check off the bucket list at Stingray City. Perhaps the single most popular activity and attraction in all of the Cayman Islands, Stingray City is your chance to start checking off the bucket list. Visitors are taken out to a series of shallow reefs and sandbars that go to just a meter's depth between Rum Point and West Bay on the northern fringes of Grand Cayman. The spot has been a known gathering point for southern stingrays for decades, while today tour providers offer a chance to get up close and personal with the iconic Caribbean creatures. Number 5, follow the Mastic Trail. Cutting its way deep into the heartlands of Grand Cayman, through the vast protected landscapes of the Mastic Reserve, the Mastic Trail offers a fine introduction to the raw and more natural side of this archipelago. Surrounded by sweeping mangroves and wetland swamps, endless pockets of palm trees and black mastic forests, hikers on the route traverse more than 4 kilometers of the island's hinterland. Along the way they'll see slinking lizards and some uber-rare bird species, like those Cuban Amazons, the Yucatan vireos and beautiful white-crowned pigeons. Number 6, wander at the Rocks of Hell. Just a short jaunt away from the fire-red post offices and souvenir shops of Helltown is where the great rock fields, that first gave the area its unsavory moniker, sprout from the ground. Crossing the rocks themselves is not allowed, but there are a series of viewing platforms on offer to eager visitors. Number 7, enjoy local flavors at Big Tree BBQ. Run by perennially smiling local Caymanian Henry Harris, the Big Tree BBQ on Gun Bay in eastern Grand Cayman might look like little more than an ad hoc garden cook-up. But the sizzling meat cuts, marinated ribs, juicy steaks and legendary conch stews that can be found bubbling and broiling on the grills here have actually become nothing short of legendary on the culinary lineup of the islands. It's simply a must-try. Number 8, dive down to the Kittiwake Shipwreck. One of the most striking scuba diving sites in the archipelago, it's an enticing relic of the United States Navy, that's slowly being consumed by the sea vines and seaweed, the corals and marine life of the Caribbean. Recently, photographic exhibitions were installed on the submerged vessel to commemorate the anniversary of its decommissioning, adding yet another attraction to the artificial reefs here, and helping to make the Kittiwake unquestionably one of the top dive sites in the region. Number 9, Bloody Bay Marine Reserve. The second of the Cayman Islands' world-famous dive sites to make this list comes in the form of the Bloody Bay Marine Reserve. It's got shallow dive locations just 20 meters below for those paddy hopefuls, while more experienced divers can expect to find the likes of rare sponges and the sheer-cut Bloody Bay wall, dropping vertically for thousands of feet to the ocean floor. Get ready for nurse sharks, sea turtles, sea lions and lionfish folks. Number 10, Snorkel and Sleep at Rum Point. Replete with swinging hammocks and salt-sprayed beach huts, shady pine groves and palm-topped seaside spots, Rum Point, and its sandy coves and craggy shores poke their way out of the northern tip of Grand Cayman. Away from the more popular stretches of Georgetown and sunny 7 Mile, this one's always nice and quiet. Number 11, Wax the Walking Boots for Cayman Brac. Cayman Brac is the furthest flung of the major Cayman Islands and a veritable mecca for hikers and outdoorsy types. Much less developed and less popular than both Little Cayman and Grand Cayman, the narrow slither of land is famed for its rugged 50-meter-high bluff, rising in craggy stone walls along its coast. Unsurprisingly, the hiking is top-notch. Number 12, Get some local history at Pedro's Castle. Believe it or not, this charming manor house, set midway between Bowdoin Town and Georgetown on the southern edges of Grand Cayman, is actually the oldest extant building on the entire Cayman archipelago. That makes it a prime place to come for a fix of local history, especially considering its prestigious National Historic Site status. Number 13, Cayman Turtle Farm. For a glimpse at some of the rarest and most awesome marine life native to the Cayman Islands, and the Greater Caribbean, be sure to head for the ponds and pools of the Cayman Turtle Farm. Visitors get the opportunity to pet turtles in the touch tanks, see the famous loggerhead and even swim in the island's largest outdoor swimming pool. Number 14, Get some fish fritters at the Heritage Kitchen. Housed in a flamboyant and very Caribbean hut towards the northern end of 7 Mile Beach, the lively and much-loved Heritage Kitchen is one of the go-to places for fresh fish and fish fritters on Grand Cayman. Simple and hearty, the local seafood is served up straight from the grill, packed with spicy flavors or sprinkled with just a dousing of crunchy salt, and sides of rice and salad. Number 15, Shop duty-free in Georgetown. Like any big cruise ship port of call, Georgetown hustles and bustles with duty-free shopping options. You'll find the usual luxury culprits from Costa Boda to Breitling, and Cartier to Clarins at such elegant establishments as Kirk Freeport. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.